Welcome to the Atomic KAS. I am your host, Combat All-Star, and today we're going to be talking about Mr. J. I know that rhyme, that was pretty cool. Before we get into it though, I want to kind of make an honorable mention. There's going to be a new TV series that Marvel's doing called, what's based off of the Moon Knight character. If you guys don't know, Moon Knight is basically spawned with Batman gadgets. And he's out of the Marvel Knights. Marvel Knights is a separate universe in the Marvel universe. It's basically a lot darker, a lot grittier. It's kind of their answer to DC directly. So it's going to be very interesting. I'm going to leave a link below to the history of Moon Knight by Variant Comics. I love that YouTube channel. He does a history of like almost every comic character. And I'm going to leave the article down there from Comic Vine so you guys can check out more on the updates of the series and how it's going. So, I mean, go ahead and take a look at that stuff. It's good stuff. But let's get into the meat of what I wanted to talk about today, and that is Joker. Now, we all know that Joker is one of those iconic characters, and there's been a lot of different actors that have played Joker over the years. And this time we got this dude, I don't even know his name. I looked it up on IMDb and I still can't remember what it is, but that's okay. He looks kind of menacing. He was on another TV show, Shameless, I think it was called. He's a pretty good actor, so I've heard. I've never really watched any of his stuff, that's why I don't know who he is. But he's doing a pretty good job on Gotham, and it's interesting the take that they're doing on Gotham of the Joker. I mean, anybody who's a comic book buff, anybody who reads and knows what's going on, you know that Joker does not have a backstory. He doesn't. It was done that way on purpose. Even in Necessary Evil DVD that they released, DC released last year, basically explaining all the villains and their origins and why they came about. Jeff John talks about how Joker doesn't have a backstory, he doesn't have a history, a past for a reason. And it's very interesting when they get into it why he doesn't have a backstory. So it's kind of cool to see that he's getting one in the TV show, Gotham. It's a little weird. I mean, his name Jerome, he's coming from a circus. He parallels a lot with the Penguin, which is weird because the Penguin in the Gotham has a totally separate story than the original comics. If you guys don't know, Penguin, I mean, his backstory is kind of cheesy. He was basically deformed. He was raised by penguins that busted out of a zoo. It's really, really bizarre. And then he ends up in a circus as a boy, and then he gets his, the Red Circus gang, the Red Triangle gang. And it's very heavily based on the circus. And that's where this Joker comes from. If you guys remember season 1, he was in the Joker. He was in the circus. His mom was, his mom, his family, everybody. So it's kind of a weird background kind of deal. I figure a psychopath like the Joker would have a different backstory, but it's still interesting. And I do like what they're doing. I wasn't quite sure about it on season 1, but like I said, what they're doing to him, I think is really cool. Only thing I don't like is basically the continuity of it. It doesn't stick to any traditional comic book story. I mean, you have people like the Riddler who moved to Gotham because he wanted to be challenged by Batman. You had the Scarecrow, all these people that either were moved to Gotham or came to Gotham as adults are now kids in Gotham. So it's a little weird to see, Selena Kyle running around and Poison Ivy running around and, the Riddler working for the GCPD. So, I mean, I have issues with that. Still, I'm coming to terms that this is different. This is a different universe, but I mean, I kind of wish I didn't see the Joker. That's how I honestly feel. I kind of feel like they should have stuck to kind of his original origin stories, or have him grown up in Idaho or Iowa or something, and then come to, come to Gotham as a man. Maybe have like we know it's the Joker, so we go to Idaho and Joker's doing this and that, and then we cut back to Gotham and we see what's going on. And they kind of build him up for maybe like a season finale, a couple seasons out, but I digress. It's still good. What do you guys think of the new Joker in Gotham? What do you guys think of the actor that's playing the part of the Joker in Gotham? What do you guys think of Gotham in general? I want to know your thoughts, so tell me. Don't be like that. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me what you think. That's what I want to know. And until next time,